Head coach John Tortorella talking about his team's 2-1 overtime win. Jody Shelley joins me right now. And this game, we were just talking a little bit during the press conference about this game had, for many parts of it, zero flow. It had. This is a game. You talk about going from 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds. This was that game tonight.
Yeah, and it was really a chess match. I mean, 1-0, 1-1, and maybe 2-1. I love how they alluded to Dan Singleton making that call, the video coach, to call that offside. What a huge play, obviously, to take a goal back from Washington, who looked like they just stole the momentum. And then you could sense the Blue Jackets. And what is it with Zach Werenski? I mean, this kid, it seems like when the game turns up or it gets tighter in the last half of the third period, I think he did it against Anaheim, he just takes control. He took control of the game. The shift before he scored, he was dominant out there. And then Carlson finding him on that goal. What an incredible play by that young kid. And the shot was perfect off the 90 of the goal post. And then, bless you, and then you get to overtime, and Cam Atkinson, Dubinsky takes that puck in the face, and it looked like he was going to go back down the tunnel. But he got treated by Mike Vogt and stayed in it. And I think Torts was really happy that Dubinsky did that. I mean, he's trying to teach a lot of things, but you can't teach that. And that was just that mentality that I think every hockey player loves to see Dubinsky. And then he goes out and wins the faceoff. But you're right, it was a snoozer and really tight in the beginning, but what an ending.
Yeah, absolutely. I said about Dubinsky, they're looking at him before they start the overtime, and I said, well, it's not like he's not going to be the first guy out there in the overtime anyway, right? Let's face it. And
right.
More times than not, it's going to be Wenberg out in that role.
Right.
But he gets him out there right away, and as it turns out, when your whole face is throbbing like that, all you got to do is win one face-off and skate away. It's over.
Assist.
Right?
Right?
Face-off win, assist, I'm out of here.
Win the face-off and celebrate. That's all he had to do. So that was just a really good feeling by this Columbus Blue Jackets team who've found ways to win in many different fashions. I mean, that 8-4 game was not their best game. Coaches love a game like this, 0-0 after 1, 1-0, 1-1. They love the defensive mindset, both these two coaches, and just the feeling. You were in the locker room after the game. You've been there after losses. You've been there after big wins now. How was the feeling tonight after that tight win?
No, it was good. It was great, really, because it's not even a sense of relief anymore, I don't think. It's not quite an expectancy to win at home, but there's no surprise that they won this game tonight. When you based it on, the string of games that they've won lately, I don't think they're surprised. I think they, Nick Foligno just talked about the quiet confidence that they have. But he also said that the difference right now is that they're not being flighty. They're not being really good one game and then really bad the next game. Even when they struggled, they won 8-4, and they came back and they were much better defensively as a team today.
Right, 8-4 win was a bad game.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah, but that's what they addressed.
Right.
So
2 years ago, you would have done cartwheels and threw a
well,
party.
The 10-0 game,
right.
I mean, that would have been
right.
over the moon.
You might as well cancel the rest of the season.
But they've got their focus, and I like that. Nick Foligno was a warrior again tonight, winning puck battles on the wall. I mean, he was really in that third period. He wanted to take it over, and I think that is something special this team has, too, is in that leadership of him.
All right, one last thing. You've got the Rangers coming in Friday. Colorado Avalanche comes in here on Monday. For the teams that are about to come into this building, the word has got to be spreading in this league about the way this team's playing at home, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, 100%. And that's something that, they're trying to gain respect throughout the league. But Foligno said today, we want to gain respect in our division. And this is a good week to do it. The Rangers are red hot, top of the Metropolitan Division, best team in the league in a lot of categories. And that's something the Blue Jackets want to face. Montreal was in here feeling good about themselves. We know what happened there. And the Blue Jackets are going to be ready for this team. But you're right. The Rangers will come in ready, too.
They will come in ready, but the Blue Jackets are now ready for them. 2-1 overtime win over the Washington Capitals. That'll do it for Jody Shelley and I, but stay tuned. Ryan Mitchell continues with the postgame show next on the El Dorado Scioto Downs Blue Jackets Radio Network.